up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I've got a pretty cool one today. I'm talking about the Monday Night Wars NWO Great Muta. If I remember correctly, the Great Muta being in the NWO was almost a blink and you'll miss it type deal. But there was a time when everybody was a member of the NWO. It was crazy. If you're too young and you've never been back and seen some of that stuff, honestly you should go back. I think right now everything's still on Peacock, and you can find the old episodes of WCW and start watching. I can't start watching from Bash at the Beach. Was it 95 or 96? I think when the NWO formed. I mean, it's pretty good, the episodes leading up to Bash at the Beach when Hall and Nash were invading. But if you really just start after Bash at the Beach, they officially start the NWO, and start watching from there and watch how insane it gets over the next couple of years. It's nuts. But anyways, we got NWO Great Muta, part of the Monday Night Wars set. This is the only figure in this particular series that I got. The Jerry Lawler was very nice. The Albert is pretty cool. But this is the one, this was a must-have. There was only one of these on the SummerSlam shipper, and I really wanted it. Let's hit the stage. Let's check out NWO Great Muta. All right, so we've got the Monday Night Wars Great Muta NWO version up here on the stage. Really cool figure. Let's see, I've got a couple more Great Mutas coming down the line. We'll see over the next couple of weeks. But this one's pretty cool. If you've been following, I've been getting most of the NWO figures that I can get. Let's see what all we have so far. We got Hogan, Macho, the Outsiders, the Disciple. I got NWO Red, Luger. I've also got NWO Eric Bischoff. So this will be going with the NWO collection there. This is not the Chase variant. But still a very cool figure. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So, like our classic Monday Night Wars boxes, we've got the logo here. The Build-A-Figure for this set is the $1 Million Man. Okay, I'm sorry. This one is called Trillionaire Ted DiBiase. It's not $1 Million Man. It's Trillionaire Ted DiBiase. So it's WCW DiBiase would be the Build-A-Figure. We've got our little portrait there, the diamond plate looking print. Here's the side view with all of our logos, the Great Muta. This side view with the portrait. And then the back. So on the back, we've got the date of this appearance with this particular face paint and whatnot. Let's see. We'll read this real quick. The Great Muta, from Land of the Rising Sun, height 6'2", weight 230 pounds, finisher the moonsault. WCW Nitro, July 22nd, 1997. Though outsized by the giant NWO Japan members, the Great Muta proved that the mist to the face can bring even the biggest man to his knees. Career highlights: WWE Champion, WCW Heavyweight Champion, and Hall of Fame inductee. I didn't realize Muta was WWE Champion. Anyways, we'll move on and address that later. So the other figures in the series were Jerry the King Lawler, Albert and Hollywood Hulk Hogan with the white bandana and some different boas around his neck than you usually get with Hollywood. But this was the main one from that set that I really wanted. The Lawler is pretty good as well, and Albert's not bad, but all in all, not really some I was wanting to chase down. So let's go ahead and bust Muta out of here, and let's check this one out. All right, we've got him out of the box. So what you see is what you get. He comes with an extra set of hands, which are the weapon holder hands, which is pretty cool. You've got that classic Muta pose hand that's on him, and then you get the weapon holder hands. So there's that. You got a Soft Goods NWO shirt. I didn't check it to see. Okay, so it is a Velcro back. I was curious about that. It's still a very cool figure. Got the NWO face paint. I'll show you the side of his pants there, and then this side he's got some wristbands on there. And like I said, there's the weapon holder hands, which are, I mean, I'm glad to have those. I mean, there's not a lot to say about this one. It's a great figure, but it's fairly simple. We've got, you know, like I said, the cloth goods shirt. As far as articulation goes, we've got double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. So they're all double jointed and they're all pinless, which is very interesting. So we got pinless double joints on the knees and elbows. Your ankle articulation, it's there. It's very limited because he's wearing pants, so that's going to make that a little hard to do. We actually don't get a missed option with this guy. And we don't have any other head sculpts, just this one with the tongue out, which is fine. He come with the Build-A-Figure piece. He's got the legs for trillionaire Ted DiBiase. But there's, I mean, other than the hands and a soft goods shirt, there's literally nothing else. I checked under the shirt. He's just torso. There's no painted shirt on there. He does have chest hair painted on. Nothing major to really show off. I like the NWO shirt being on him, and I plan to, like I said, I plan on him being on the shelf with the NWO figures, so might as well just keep that on. Honestly, I like the figure. There's just not much else to talk about. The articulation feels great. He stood up very easily. I didn't have to pose him or anything to get him to stand. I moved his arms a little bit to make him look a little more like they're in action, but the legs and everything, he came straight out of the package and stood up without me maneuvering the legs, so that's always a good thing. With those double jointed knees and the way the hip joints work, there's plenty of poses to put him in. The articulation is, I mean, it's what we've come to expect with an elite for sure, which is actually really good articulation. I mean, this is like a $25 figure, and the articulation is actually better than what you get from Super 7 figures, which are a little more than double that price. So as much as I love my Super 7 figures, they are not articulated. They do not have however many points of articulation. They have very few. But yeah, NWO, great Muta. A great figure. Like I said, there's just not much else to show. I really like it, but yeah, there's just There's no problems. There's nothing to complain about other than I think it would have been cool to have a extra head that didn't have the tongue sticking out maybe, or that was doing the mist, something like that. I know the Ultimate Edition has that, so um, but sometimes with the elites, we just get no accessories, and sometimes we actually get some stuff. I mean, we've had elites that came with weapons and extra heads and other stuff. So just having the extra hands is a little meh, but still, it's the Great Muta, and it's an NWO figure, so checks two boxes off. Uh, So I guess that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I feel like I'm not going in depth as much as I should, but I don't know what else to talk about on it. The gear is great. It's a great figure. I wish we just had some other accessories so we could really look at that stuff. But anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Is this Great Muta NWO figure kind of a dud, or is it a really cool figure? I'd like to get your opinion, so just drop them in the comments. While you're at it, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Turn on those notification bells so you don't miss any of the other great content we got coming to the channel. Plus, every Sunday live, 7 p.m. Central, check out Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. It's a great show. I hope you come check it out. Talk some wrestling with us. Also, check out our other channels, Gladiator Toys. That's where all my other action figures and collectibles that I get into are featured. And then check out the Chase Collector, the other half of Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, right here on YouTube. Check his channel out. He's chasing down those Chase variant figures. He was really hoping when we found this one it was going to be the Chase, but it wasn't. So check out what he's got going on his channel. Check us out on TikTok. We're on all three of those channels are on TikTok as well. And we're doing stuff over there that we don't always do over here. So and vice versa. So make sure you're checking that out as well. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Gladiator out.